Good morning and welcome to 50 Years of Chess. I'm R.P.Radford. I want to share with you a game played in 1999. It was a Congress match, and it was against a guy I know fairly well, and he's good, a good guy. I know him. He's a fairly good friend. He used to play for Clevedon, I think, at the time, but I think he's with Down End Chess Club in Bristol now. I'm playing black, and Peter, very inventive player, great imagination. I've always found him difficult, never got even a draw with him. He was just a very good player. This game was played in 1999, and this is how it went. There you go, he's played knight c3, that's known as the Saragossa opening. I knew nothing about it whatsoever, so I just played it all by ear. He knew what he was doing, obviously I didn't know. But it does kind of, there you go, it is transforming into something. And now we're going, trying to have a go at him as he's attacking me, so I'm trying to attack him back. So he's got a very good eye for attacking, and this is what I've got to watch out for. So he took the e-pawn and I took his e-pawn. And now it's swapped off, and I've busted up his queenside pawns, but I'm not so sure it does anything. We're equal at the moment. Now I play b6, and he's locked that in, so I've gone bishop e7, and bishop d3. If I castle kingside, I'm going to be running into a lot of hurt and pain, because he's got knight to knight 5, queen to h4, h5, and I could be in a lot of trouble. So I'm trying to get him to swap off if possible by playing bishop to h4. And if he swaps off, then he has to play g3 or move his king, which he won't do, I don't think. So he'd probably play g3, yeah. He'd play g3, and now I'm offering a queen swap. The more pieces we get off, in my opinion, the better chance I got. By reducing his fighting strength, maybe I've got a bit of a chance. Now anyway, so I've gone back to h3. He's brought his other bishop out, so he's in. It's only 0.3 on Stockfish in favour to him at the moment, but I've still got two pieces I haven't exchanged yet. I haven't developed yet, sorry. So I've gone bishop e6. He's brought his queen out. I think he's going to maybe castle queenside. So I played c6, trying to make it look a bit stronger in the middle, fortifying it. He's castled queenside, so my queen's on the wrong side of the board here at this time. So I'm going to play knight now out to d7, and he's played rook e to f8. So he's starting to mount pressure on that side. Should I castle myself or no? I decided I'm going to advance my pawns, try to attack him, because I like to attack as well. Bishop back to e3, and now I'm trying to swap the bishops off, but this might not be a good idea. He's got a rook takes pawn here. If he can back it up with something, but he can't do that yet. If he had the rooks doubled, I'd be in a bit of trouble here. So he swaps, that's good for me, another piece off. Now this is giving him a chance to double the pawns by what I did. So I've got to go back, and yeah, this is real trouble now for me. But I could play rook to f8 and give myself a fighting chance of holding him. I'm 1.1 down here on Stockfish, so he's a bit better. He's not winning yet, but he's got a better position. Now he's hitting my h pawn, and I offer him a queen swap, and he didn't do that. He just moved his king across. Not sure why he did that, but I think he was playing for time, just saving time by giving himself more time to think. Sometimes just a little king move to just change the clock back to your opponent. It's not a bad idea if it's not getting in the way. Now I've got opportunities to get my knight onto a great square where it be camped on C4 if I can get it there without too much trouble. So he's gone back with his bishop and in I go. So I'm very pleased to get my knight in there. My game's not too bad. I'm two undone. I stopped him from going bishop A3, which I think he was trying to do. Maybe that's why he went king to B1. So now he's gone rook across to H4. That's a great move. It's really difficult for me here because I'm trying to do something, but I've only got my queen and rook facing two rooks and a queen. I move my king up to connect my rooks and bring my a rook into the game. He's gone back. He's not in any hurry. One thing I've noticed whenever I've played against Peter is he doesn't hurry. He doesn't try to finish it quick, you know. He's one of these guys who will wait his time, get a better position before he comes in for the kill. A5. And try and take the game to him. He's now taking it to me again. If I take this pawn, we can swap off rooks and my king would be on back rank and I'd probably be okay. But I swapped queens instead, which was a stupid thing to do because I realised now that I've lost that lovely place I had with my knight, which was probably better than his bishop. But we're even now as the pieces are coming off, and my tactic has worked so far against this strong regional master strength player, Peter Chaplin. Peter's rated at 2060 in this match. No, sorry. 2060. He was rated in this game, and I was rated at 1856. So he was favourite, but I'm making a game of it. I brought my knight back now to E6. He swapped pawn, so I can swap. But he doesn't. He's attacking the knight, which means that I've got a problem there. If he takes a knight, he goes rook takes rook for nothing. So what do? I move my knight back because I can now try and get it into F6 and put an end to that attack down that open file. He's moved his king up and I've gone knight into F6. A bit happier with that. He's played H6, sorry. And I've doubled my rooks to give myself a fighting chance there. Now he's gone over to the king side and he wants to exchange his weak pawn. So I've moved my king over anyway. Bishop into E6. Now, this bishop is now better than my knight. So, again, if I move my knight, I'm going to lose my rook. So, I've got to work out something. I've got to go back. He's got me in a bit of a bind here. Now he's hiding behind the bishop with a discovered check against me, so I've got to move away again. And now he switched his rooks on to another file. This is really good play by Peter. He's tying me up and he's twisting me around. I've moved my rook to E8, trying my hardest here to stay in this game. He's pushed on his C pawn and I've doubled my rooks. Pawn takes. Now he's going for the other file, open file, so I've had to combat that with rook C8. He takes, I takes, checks me, and now I can get my king over to protect those two pawns that he's going to attack. He's got a nice square there in on C5. That's going to be very difficult to deal with, and that's what he did. So I've had to move my king out to protect that pawn. But this is where he played a really nice move. I've got two choices really. Move the pawn to B4 or swap pawns. B4 was the right move, but I played it wrong. And I'm now losing. I'm 2.3 down on Stockfish. Peter's got a really good game here. pawn and back to lose. Now, I played rook to d7 to protect that d pawn, because of if I go to rook to a7, he will have bishop takes knight pawn on e5, so either way I'm going to lose a pawn. And now I'm in real trouble. I'm 2.2 down. It's not looking good for me. I think I've pretty sure I've lost this game, but I've done everything I could. Checks me, come back towards the centre, checks me again to get me away from that pawn, checks me down there. Probably should have went king to, I should have went king b6, but I played b7. So I've now dropped the h pawn after that mistake, but he had me under a lot of pressure, which he's good at doing, and I've checked him. That's all I got. Put my knight back to protect that pawn on h6, because he's going to check me on g6. So he does check me. I go back. Now he's moving his king down. He's coming in. He's coming in. I'm trying to protect everything, but the game's lost. It's lost, and after rook to g7 check, I resigned this game. So I was good for about maybe 30 moves, something like that. But after about 30 moves, Peter really stepped up and played a good Vienna game with white. That was what the opening was, I remember now. It was a Vienna. And he played it really well. And that's why he's such a good player. So, I'll see with you again very shortly with another game. Thank you. And thank you very much for watching. And thank you for everyone who subscribed to this channel. Thank you very much.